Each upcoming season is a time of excitement for teams across Elon's campus. But for the men's basketball team, expectations are through the roof as they return the same core group of players from last season.
We dream about being in the Sweet 16, and we talk about that a lot. But another dream of our program is to play in Madison Square Garden, because that is the most storied arena in the world, and it's the biggest stage. And we want to put our program on the biggest stage, and to have an opportunity to play in Madison Square Garden would do wonders for the players in our program and our program as a whole.
We talk about that all the time. What if, we got to play there, what if this, what if that? But I mean, like I said, it all goes back to how we play and how we do. But to have the chance there is just an amazing opportunity.
That's one of the biggest stages in basketball is Madison Square Garden, and to have that opportunity, and that's something that we want to definitely try and get to. And so we all know it's 2 games out, and that's something we're back of our mind kind of thinking about, but we got to get that 1 game at a time.
Besides the prospect of playing in Madison Square Garden, the Phoenix face many more tantalizing challenges on their schedule.
This year's probably been our hardest schedule, and it's going to be a challenge regardless. And every team that's on that schedule this year is a team that is going to be a challenge for us. And especially when you got teams like Georgetown and Duke, and those are always big games. And someone that's challenged to beat, and they're some of the best teams in the league.
It's a great challenging non-conference schedule, and one that I think our team is ready for, excited about, and we will be tested.
To tackle perhaps the most challenging season in program history, the team's leaders are striving to improve their game.
I think the biggest thing that stands out, quite frankly, is that our guys are committed to getting better. We have an experienced group, but I get the sense that they're not happy with where they're at right now. And I've seen an enthusiasm to get better that really goes from one player all the way down to the last guy on the bench in terms of an enthusiasm and energy and just a willingness to work hard every day to try to improve the program as a whole.
I think so far we've improved on being ready every practice and taking every opportunity that we have to get better and using that to get better. The coaches can kind of almost step back a little bit and let us do some of the coaching and the talking and the leading that we've been able to do some, but it's just another step forward. It's a notch higher in the fact that we have so many veteran guys that know the system.
What makes our team so special is the way they get along with each other. And it started 5 years ago, and then 4 years ago when this senior class, when they were freshmen. And we went through some growing pains, we really did. Some tough nights, some tough practices, some tough weeks and months. But the challenges have really pulled this team together. And what makes this year's team special is that they went through all those challenges together.
Speaking of those seniors, their maturity and guidance have helped shape the identity of this year's team.
Each one of them brings their own unique gifts to the table, and it's just been a tremendous thing as a coach to watch them grow each and every year they've been here. And really what it comes down to now is that those seniors are now capable of providing a leadership that they had to learn, and they're handing that down to the younger guys. So just seeing that occur is a really special feeling as a coach.
With these young guys that could play important minutes in the season, we are a deep team, so having guys that can be off the court and help and talk and just show guys different ways they can improve different plays and how things can play out, and not necessarily be on the court doing that, off the court, having so many guys that have input, it just helps in an all-around way for every player on the team.
We have guys that have, that really stepped up and played huge roles over these past couple of years, and it's been all in our class. So I mean, having everybody back from that is just going to be, a big help for us.
We want to be in the Sweet 16, so our players understand that, and we don't mind talking about that. In order to achieve that, we are very cognizant of the process, and I think as long as we continue to focus on how to get there and what the process is to get there, then we have a great chance to accomplish it.
I mean, that's something you've always wanted to do if you've been watching college basketball since you were a kid. It's, that's a huge goal for any basketball player, is to be able to go to that NCAA tournament and be able to perform in that. So a big step in that is winning the Southern Conference, and that's the only way we're going to get it. And, for a school that really hasn't done that in basketball, that's a huge step for us.
It's everything. We've been talking about this. It's been our goal since last March when we lost in the Southern Conference tournament. It's something that we've been thinking about working out, and we're sweating in East Gym over there with no air conditioning in the summer. That's still in the back of our head. It's the goal. It's literally everything. It's what we've been going for 4 years, and it's our last go-around. So we all know that, and it's time this year. It's time.
As a coaching staff, I think we think in perspective, and what I mean by that is we think of the entire university and what it would mean, for this entire community. Having said all that, our job as coaches and players, again, is to get back to basics and to continue to work day in and day out to keep moving it forward.
Aside from the fact that we get along very well, I like the toughness that we're developing. And we often talk in our program about being Elon men and what that means. And an Elon man is faced several times with adversity, and we overcome adversity. And we look challenges directly head on, and we try to answer any challenge that we can. And I really feel like this team understands that they will see adversity and they will face challenges, and they'll answer those challenges like an Elon man would.